Yes, good evening folks, and welcome to the first edition of Talking Politics with me, your host, the real Great Aussie Patriot. Our first guest tonight is a controversial figure in Australian politics, ex-jailbird, former fish and chip owner. So let's all give a warm welcome to Appalling Hanson. Appalling Hanson, everybody. It's good to have you here, Appalling. Thanks for coming.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Patriot, and thanks for having me here on your program.
Appalling, you have some very interesting policies. Could you please explain them?
Well, actually, that's quite an easy question there, Mr. Patriot. If you go onto the Google on the internet and you actually type in a search for most of my policies, you'll find them on Wikipedia and other such websites. So if you just pop over onto the Google, you can find a lot of my policies there. I hope that answers your question, Mr. Patriot.
Yes, well, Appalling, you know the internet isn't the most reliable source of information, don't you?
Please explain.
Well, it's full of people who disguise absolute rubbish as fact. It's full of misinformation and people who basically just spread propaganda. You can rarely believe anything you read on the internet, Pauline.
I don't like it.
Senator Appalling, you've previously expressed your distaste for the product Turkish Delights. Can you please elaborate further on that? Thank you.
Well, Mr. Patriot, of course I don't like Turkish Delights. I mean, have you seen what the Turkish have just tried to do to their own country? They tried to rename the spelling of the word soup. They tried to start spelling it with a C. C-O-U-P. Now, that is not how you spell soup in the English language. I don't like it. I don't know why they did it. I'd like them to please explain. But no, I don't like the Turkish, and I don't like their recent plans to change the spelling of the word soup to C-O-U-P. It is just no good. So, yeah, no. No, we won't be having any of that.
And our final question for tonight, Appalling Hanson, are you xenophobic?
Oh no. No, Mr. Patriot, you won't be getting me that one again. No, I'm not xenophobic. I just hate everything that is different or foreign to me. If that's xenophobic, well, call me xenophobic, because I just hate foreign things. It's what we're all about here at the One Nation Party. Anyway, thank you very much for having me on your program. And this has been all from Appalling.
And that's been all from us here this evening at Talking Politics with the real Great Aussie Patriot. We'd like to thank our first guest on the program, Appalling Hanson. Thank you for coming in, Appalling. And we'll see you all next week with more Talking Politics with the real Great Aussie Patriot. Good night, folks.